Hi, Lucy. Hi, Angie. Hi, Tootsie.
Hi.
Um,
Hi, yeah. Um, okay, does anyone have anything they would like to discuss today?
Nothing on my end.
so I will just tell you that I have some things that already implemented, and I will push them by the end of the weekend, I guess, and then I will stop working on the SDK because there is some other things I must do. So yeah.
Oh wow, that would be sad. It's been good to have you working on this, and yeah, it's been exciting seeing seeing all the things you're working on, and yeah, it's really you've done like a great job on them. Not that necessarily I'm the best judge at them, but it sure is yeah, it's getting really complicated and interesting, and you've been pushing out such a large volume of work, I guess. Yeah, congratulations. What kind of things will you be doing next? Is it other SDKs?
I will start learning DeFi and like Solidity and Solana. So yeah.
Oh, okay. So the smart contracts things that you were working on a couple months back, maybe something similar to that.
Not really.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what it is, but yeah, it will be a new challenge, I guess. So
Yeah. Okay, so did you say at the end of this weekend you'll be moving on to something else?
yeah, I mean, I just have some things that I should have done in the Python SDK that I have implemented, but not polished enough for a PR. So uh, I will polish them and we'll put them on a PR and resolve the comments. So yeah.
Okay. Great. Should we talk about the ones that you have as pull requests already? So I've been reviewing some of them, but just making sure I've not missed anything. So you have two that are already.
Yeah, and there is this one account info query, account records query, sorry, that I just pushed.
Yeah.
So I think it is now like not deprecated, but in the protobufs it says that it will be deprecated in the future as the records um, could be provided by the mirror query, so not from the SDKs.
Okay.
But I pushed it either way. So we have it.
Does it say when it will be deprecated?
Wait. It was after some version, but I'm not really sure which one. So
Okay.
mm, okay, maybe okay, maybe I'm wrong because now that I see it doesn't say something like this, but I'm pretty sure I have read it somewhere. So it's okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I think I need to look at this. And then you have a second one, which is the account allowance. I think this one is the one that's. Yeah, is this going to be reviewed by Ivanov as well?
Yes, I will ping him.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
guess he will find time. But yeah, like it was really hard thing to do because there is a refactor after refactor, and I think that the PR is much bigger, but I hope it is okay this way.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. So I'll probably just wait for him to review it. Is that okay? Or do you need it more urgently? Does it?
No, I will just ping him, and yeah.
Okay. And the ones that you submit this weekend, do they need to be looked at quickly as well, or just normal?
No, I can uh, I can wait. I can resolve comments later, but it was just that I thought that today I will be ready with the polish, but it was more, I don't know, harder than I thought. So yeah. So this thing is that I'm updating the account fields like account update transaction, account info, and account create,
Yeah.
and the old units and integration tests are not formatted well, like the old generation of tests, if I could say.
Yeah. Yeah.
So my job is uh, to just add the new things and not to format the unit in integration test because I think it will be a large PR as well, but I'm not sure.
Did you have a chance to look at the testing? I guess you won't have time to look at the tests that you said would need some updating.
Yeah, I saw them. I will make some issues. Like there is the new hip coming with the hips with the hooks. I'm not sure if you read it. I will create an issue for it so someone else can handle it.
Okay. Um, great. So that's what's happening I guess, soon with the SDK, and we have some new issues coming up.
Yeah.
Is there like anything you want to say with the transactions that are left that we need to do or anything like that?
I think there aren't more transactions.
Okay.
Like I think we should have all transactions that are supported by the other SDKs as well.
Yeah, where are you finding all these kind of niche transactions? Is it coming from the like where do you get the list? Do you look at the other SDKs? Do you look at the protos? Do you
Yeah, I mean both places.
okay.
Like I think the JavaScript and the Go SDKs are like the best ones. I'm not sure about the Java, but I think it is also good. So yeah, I see how it is done there and I try to do it the same way.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's something that I need to learn to do better. But great. Okay. So yeah, that's great. Angie, do you have kind of any questions for Tosi going forward or anything? Or
Not at the moment. I'm actually a bit intrigued by this, so I wanted to take a bit of a deeper dive into it.
yeah,
Uh,
how would it work, Tosi? So if you are going to go to another project, will you still be a maintainer for the Python SDK?
Not really. I think there will be a lot of work, so I'm not sure I could help the SDK.
Yeah. Okay. Um, that's fine. At the moment, I'm a little bit lower on time than normal, but it should pick up again. This pull request list hasn't really been decreasing uh, very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are your views on asking for like another maintainer from the community? Not a maintainer, maybe like a committer.
Yeah, maybe it will be good, but there should be a more invested guy like you.
Yeah. I've seen like Manish creating quite a few PRs that are merged quite frequently. But I don't know them.
Yeah, maybe you should ask Nadine.
Yeah. Okay. Um, great. Okay. So yeah, going forward, I guess we should still have these meetings as normal, and we'll just have to think about how to structure the work going forward. But I really appreciate everything that you've done, Tosi, and it's been great learning from your pull requests as well. Okay, but I don't have anything else to say. I said like I said that I've got a little bit less time than normal these past 2 or 3 weeks. I hope to go back to normal in I can't say when exactly, but not too long, like a week, couple of weeks. So that's maybe not helped. I know Hacktoberfest is coming up soon. Angie and Dosu. So in some of the issues, I was in a recent meeting, and the goal is to change these good first issues to also be Hacktoberfest issues.
Okay.
That requires adding a little bit more descriptions. There's a document on another the SDK doc repo or something that tells you the structure. So I've just copied it from there. And then all we need to do is like label them. So Dosi or Angie, if you think of any good possible Hacktoberfest issues, that could be pretty good. For now, we've got two. I'll keep trying to change some into that, but yeah.
Is this for the SDK, correct?
Yeah, for the Python SDK, just to create a handful of Hacktoberfest issues.
Do we have any issues from the Hiero website repository that we can add to Hacktoberfest? If there are already, I apologize. I have not taken a very deep dive into that. My time has been a little skewed lately. But with the mention of that, I was wondering if maybe there were a few from that repo that we could tag as Hacktoberfest, maybe?
Yeah, I think I don't know who made it, but Hendrik showed a website where they had created like they queried GitHub and they basically made a list from all the Hiero repos, all the available
Oh,
Oktoberfest issues. So
okay.
and in the meetings that I was with Hendrik, he was saying, yeah, we're going to basically turn these good first issues into Hacktoberfest issues. So if the website
Okay.
has any good first issues, it probably will have Hacktoberfest issues. But there is like a dynamic list. Maybe I can send it to you that lists all of the issues just for the Python SDK, for the JavaScript one, for the website. All of that is like all in one list.
Yeah, that would be great. I'm happy to take a look at it.
Okay, great. So any other kind of final questions, or is it worth ending early today?
I will just say something that I forgot. There is this issue of freeze transaction on the other page.
On page 2?
Okay, it is here. Like,
This one.
yes. So this thing is, I'm not sure. I'm not really sure how it works. Like, it should freeze the network, uh, but in the other SDKs there aren't like integration tests for it or examples. So there is just the freeze transaction and the unit test for it. So I have it like the transaction and the unit test, but without the integration test and the example, I didn't push the changes. So I'm not sure what to do. Maybe I
None of
will.
the, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay. What you have in mind?
None of the other SDKs include an integration test for that?
Yeah,
Is it?
like there are just the class and unit test for it, nothing more.
I did notice that. I'm not sure. I know there are a few that don't require integration tests. I wasn't exactly certain of the reason why. I just knew that there were a few that did not require it. Um, I will, if you want, I can take a look at that. If there is an integration test that is needed, or if everyone feels one should be added, I can draft up something for that, Dossie, if you need me to.
Okay, that will be good, but keep in mind that like this transaction is just to freeze the network. So
Yeah.
in the testnet mainnet, it doesn't work. Like you don't have the right um, permission to do it. So I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not
You
sure with the
can't
use
really test
cases.
it unless you
Mm.
had the permissions.
Uh, can you repeat the question, Sophie?
So is it not possible to test freeze transaction? Like you would need permissions to do that. You would need a
Mm,
different way of testing that.
I mean, I think the only way to test is to run the saw and stop it, but I'm when I tried it, I'm really not sure how to accomplish a full integration test. So yeah.
Okay, okay. I got you. Maybe I don't know.
Mm.
Maybe it's good to create like a draft one and then we could just keep it there if one day we decide to push forward with it.
If we
Okay.
can, if it's a permission issue, if you can't run the test, that may be something Nadine or someone else may have to grant you permission for. I know certain things you can have, like only an admin can do specific things, and I'm wondering if maybe that falls under that category.
No, I'm not really sure this transaction is usable by
Yeah, by Solo.
the users.
Oh,
Like
okay.
there should be like main uh, users like the founders. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think there are other ways, like the ones that must use the freeze transaction are doing it from like the consensus and not from the SDK. So yeah,
Okay.
I believe it is enough for us to have it like the transaction and unit test for it, and yeah, so we match the other SDKs.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. If you can't use it anyway, I think it's okay. Okay, anything else that comes to mind like from this list that you want to talk about?
Uh, for now, no. I will.
Oh, there was this one that's actually kind of interesting.
Yeah, that is quite good. I I'm also in the I also think the same way because in the other SDKs the receipt query is different from the transaction. So first you execute it and then you say get receipt and make the receipt query that returns the receipt. But now when we say execute, we internally do it.
Yeah, why were we doing it that way with the Python one?
I'm not sure, but it was breaking change. So yeah.
Okay.
So when I started with the Python SDK, it was this way. So I didn't I didn't change it as I was not sure what will happen with the breaking chain and so on.
Yeah.
So
Okay, that's interesting.
like it is the Python SDK charm.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Then I talk with Nadine with that
Yeah.
when she's available. Okay, I think we can close some of these issues down as well. Great.
Yeah, and maybe the last thing that I could suggest from watching the SDK is like comparing the Python and the other SDKs is that we don't have a class key like so it is an interface class like you can go with public key and you can go with private key.
Yeah.
So yeah, that could be a nice addition to a class, to the whole
A
SDK.
key class.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how it will work in Python, but I believe it will be helpful, even though everything works fine right now.
Yeah. Okay, thanks. And yeah, you say you'll be busy afterwards. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, from time to time, I could check some PRs, but I don't really promise anything. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, I guess we'll we'll give you as much time as possible. That sounds pretty nice, the next thing you'll be doing. But yeah, if you ever want to drop into one of these meetings just to say hi or something, that would be that would be nice. But
I will keep it in mind.
okay. Anything else from anyone?
No, that That was it for me. Oh, Sophie, this was more for you. I wasn't sure if you had been part of the meeting for the Hiero website regarding the tool to analyze the traffic for it. I didn't. I
Oh,
just wanted to give you an update. They're gonna go ahead, I think, with Google Analytics, but they have to see what are the requirements by the LFDT for it. I just wanted to keep you updated. I didn't know if anyone
oh,
spoke to you
thanks.
about it.
Yeah, there's a pull request that I need to look at again relating to that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think Hendrik also made something else for it as well. Jessica, I think, had to go back to the LFDT to discuss the permissions required for that tool. And then I guess when she comes back, there'll be more on that.
Okay, great. Yeah, I'll definitely make the next one.
Okay. But other than that, that was it for me. Sorry for the side note.
No, thanks, Angie. I appreciate it. Okay, everyone. So, yeah. Thanks for attending. Thanks for all your hard work, all the questions, all the feedback, and all the ideas. Yeah, and have a great break this weekend if you're able. And Dosi, it sounds like you may not be able to, but good luck with the next set of projects and thanks again.
Yeah, thank you too.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye, guys.
everybody.